Namaste, namastizzle. What's going on, people? Welcome. Peace and blessings. Greetings. Shalom. What's up? Magic LaCroix here. Hopefully, y'all are having a great start to your week. Hopefully, you had a uh, good weekend. Couldn't get it out. Lot of stuff going on right now, y'all. First today, um, damn, Facebook went down and people panicked. Um, but Brother Konami showed me what that really was about, of course, via gematria. They have a method for their madness in anything that they do. So, yeah. What's going on, people? It is Tuesday, March the 5th. Today is, if I'm not mistaken, the Ides of March. That's what it's called. Um, Again, today is Tuesday. It's Mars Day, day of red, day of aggression and lust, and the root chakra, where all your base desires reside. Let's see who's here. If anyone's here, let us see. Unbelievable. If anyone. Peace and blessings. Hello, Tosh. Peace and blessings, Legacy Sigma. Um, my tablet is picking up everything I'm saying and trying to make sense of it. All right. So while we're waiting for people to come in, allow me to partake of my tincture, my homemade tincture. Mm. That is Amanita muscaria tincture. Mm. Ah, wow, that's nasty. um, Negroes are lost still. Um, y'all might be tired of hearing me say such a thing, but actually, Tosh, who's in here, showed me something the other day. And you know what? Let's just go to it. Let's just go to it. What's up, Tosh? Sasha Fox? I've been researching that Yaldabaoth term you told us about 4 lives ago, and it seems like it is as close to the truth as I believe it to be. That's what's up. That's what's up. Excuse me. Amanita muscaria is a mushroom, and it's for a lot of things: clarity of mind, meditation, vivid, lucid dreams, yada yada yada. You can always Google that because it'll give you more of a synopsis than I would. I've spoken about it here before, but
I hate to say it, man, but black people are delusional. Let's say I hate to say it, man, but black.
Yeah. All right. So the first thing I want to do is jump into what Tosh sent me the other day, and totally agree with what he says at the onset.
Let's say I recognize somebody at this table that I don't like that we shouldn't talk in front of. I'll get up and I'll start pouring everybody wine.
I hate to say it, man, but black people are delusional.
Holding signs in protest, the Communities of Color for Health Equity is demanding this Roxbury Walgreens remain open. It's just the latest Walgreens to shut its doors in recent years, several in black and brown communities. And some say it's an insult to close on Martin Luther King Day.
We tend to get this kind of information when it's almost too late.
Yeah. We reached out to Walgreens for an updated statement, but have not yet heard back.
They're closing on Martin Luther King Day. They rub it in. Hey, Keith, if I'm a white man, I go into a black neighborhood and open Walgreens try to help these niggas, right? They don't appreciate me stealing, robbing, I ain't making no profit. I'm closing that bitch on Martin Luther King Day. This is why they really closing these stores down.
So apparently this female was shoplifting. Shoplifting is a big thing over here too, just so you guys know.
The black people, they think white people is just racist, and that's why they closing down the store. Y'all not looking at the bigger picture. I hate to say it, man, but black people are delusional.
So, Dora pause. These Negroes are actually out here. They were out there protesting because they'll support some shit like that. Now, mind you, no black people own Walgreens. They're protesting to keep the store open, think about that for a second, to keep the store open, just to keep them in business. They are protesting that. Remember when I said black people are stuck on stupid? Well, there you have it. It was actually because it probably kept getting broken in or people kept shoplifting from it. You know what I mean? It is the year 2024, and you motherfuckers are protesting. That was a 60s thing to protest. You know what I mean? You should be past that, way past that. And to see elders out there, really? Thanks, Tosh, for the heads up on that one. My God. My God, man. And don't forget, I forgot to say this, but don't forget to smash that like button, share, subscribe. Yeah, I think the ones who stopped teaching, well, Azazel Bay transition, C. Freeman L transition, Bobby is supposedly still here. I don't know, but you don't have any metaphysical teachers anymore. I think towards the end, as they got older, they realized that black people are stuck on stupid. I really believe that, you know. What can you say? You know what I mean? You will see a store, a Korean store, a Korean beauty shop go out of business, have a go on out of business sale, and the line will form around the corner. I've seen it. Not once, but several times, to buy other people's hair. If that ain't stuck on stupid, I don't know what is. Yeah. And then, then they caught a sassified, what's his name? I was about to say Sterling Sharp. That's his brother. Sharp, Shannon Sharp. But what can you expect with someone who has a podcast? Shay. But the fact that they caught him out there, all right, no judgments from me. No judgments. It is what it is. So much is going on, y'all. I'm telling you, so much. So I hope that you are paying attention, that you are meditating, The reason I like what Tosh is doing is because she found a system that works for her and she's sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tosh. She uses the magic and the new Ishtar power system of magic. It works for her. Remember, I said that a guy that I was kind of close to at one time in the West Indies, he used it. That was the only one he used, and he got a symbol, an 8-pointed star with the names printed out on it. He had a jeweler make it for him, and he made that system his own. Got absolutely no problems. Speaking of that, I found something interesting, y'all. I found a book, like maybe my first grimoire, my first one. Remember what a grimoire is? It's a book of magical instructions. It's a sorcerer's handbook, right? The cardboard is coming out. That's how old this shit is. This is from 2007. Still got it. I got a bunch of stuff in here. You know what I mean? Some old, and it's good to see how much you progress over the years. You know what I mean? I printed that from MySpace. That is from Brother Panic's page on MySpace. Okay, when I was going into the dark side. So I was looking, right? I said, oh shit. Here is a money ritual that y'all can have. It's real simple. I've done this ritual. Don't forget that just because something is complex in nature doesn't mean it's more powerful. Sometimes the simple spells work best. All right, so for this money ritual, all you need is a green candle, vetiver oil, winter green oil, some white sage, some bayberry or patchouli herb. Let me say it again. Need a green candle, vetiver oil, V-E-T-I-V-E-R-T, vetiver. Winter green oil, white sage, bayberry or patchouli, either one of those. You mix all of that together and you rub it on the candle, okay? Rub it on the candle and you take a bath. You burn the candle while you're bathing, all right? And you recite Psalm 23 9 times. How simple is that? The most difficult thing in this is probably procuring the items I've described. So you need just the green candle and 2 oils and 2 herbs. That's it. Okay? That is it. Salute, Brother Terenzo. I've been working the Om mantra heavy, and after I'm going to work with Lord Ganesha after. Club Shay Shay is hilarious. Did you see Monique on there? Hey, peace and blessings. Namaste to Brother Kunami. Need the oils first. And what's up, family? We in here. Peace. Vetiver, wintergreen oil, bayberry, and patchouli. No, bayberry or patchouli. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. You don't need both. You could use one or the other. So look at this, y'all. It's amazing to me how I got started. It's falling apart. That's how old this shit is. And like I said, these little printouts that I posted, I stapled to that comes from Brother Panic's MySpace page. He had a bunch of occult information on his MySpace page when he first started out. This is around the time that Bobby was passing the torch to him, okay? And introducing him to the masses. This is around that same time. I got a couple other things in here I might share with y'all, depending on my mood and shit. Oh, check this out. On mind control. Damn. I got a whole page of mind control on here. Libernal and Psychonauts. Phil Hine and Peter Carroll. Okay. It's just telling me which pages to go to. All right. I even got a detox in here. See? 7-day detox. Fruits and vegetables, no rice, dairy, potatoes, pomegranate, cranberry juice, and lots of water. Vegetables you use with sage, thyme, ginger, garlic, cinnamon, and turmeric. My very first grimoire, because again, someone can pick up this book and make use out of it and perform some magic with it. That's what a grimoire should be. Okay, a sorcerer's handbook. All right, it should have instructions in there. Okay. You got both of those books? Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. What else? Oh, so someone actually asked me before if I would try and get Nature Boy on here, or they questioned me about her. I had no idea who this man was. Okay. Found out he got locked up recently, last couple of days. He got life without parole. I'm pretty sure y'all know who he is. Nature Boy. So a lot of the celebrities are dropping like flies, aren't they? In the year of the dragon. How coincidental is that? You know what I'm saying? Again, Libernal and Psychonaut. That's chaos magic. Now, yeah, I had my time with chaos magic. I did. I really, really did. But if you are going into the occult with the mindset that I don't need nobody, you probably will want to go chaos magic. Now, yes, everything's you. All right. But in my opinion, I don't think you should go into the occult with that particular mindset if you're going to work with these systems. Because remember, some deities did exist. Not all of them, but some of them did. Some of the Orishas existed. Some of the Loa, they existed. You know what I'm saying? They're not all, well, they're not all in your mind like that. Take it or leave it. Okay? As above, so below. As within, so without. I do believe you, as a human being with potential, have all the elements that the gods and goddesses have. You have every single thing in the universe within your body. So, and then in that way, you have potential. Okay. But until you bring it out, you're just a human being with potential. All right. If you're going into, if you're going, say you want to learn the Goetia, the perfect example. If you want to go into the Goetia with the mindset that all these are me, I doubt very seriously you get any results, but you can try it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level you have to reach when it comes to clicking that all of this is me. All right. So until then, I'm not telling you to worship anything either. You're supposed to respect the deities like you respect a friend or another adult. Okay. You're not supposed to grovel and worship. No, that's not what you should do. Okay. But you work your way up to mindsets. Remember, there's levels to all of this. Again, you don't have to listen to me. All right. It is what it is. He locked up under the jail? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of truths being revealed this year. He got locked up after being on Sonetta. Ah, and what were we just talking about? We were just talking about that. So if you're not friends with Konami Codes, please be friends with him. He posted this earlier and I could not stop laughing. This is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. So I have to share this with y'all. I have to. It is hilarious. Where's it? Oh, okay. That's it right here.
Shop, I fuck with you, but boy, yeah, barbecue, your ass hopped out the car, spicy as hell, boy. Freaky turtle without the shell looking ass, boy. Zesty saxophone instructor looking ass. Your ass like a Draymond Green ventriloquist doll with sassy tendencies, boy. Your ass the only person in the world with detachable muscles. When you get home, you take your muscles off and hang them up in the closet. Your ass got on the Superman suit, Buff Bagwell body ass, boy. You know you too fucking swole to be outside with an olive green Fashion Nova spandex two-piece on, boy. You're bogus as hell, boy. Your ass got a motherfucking tangerine color purse full of lip gloss tops, boy. My lip gloss is popping, pose ass, boy. Your ass like an untrustworthy massage therapist, stupid ass, boy. On my baby, your ass outside selling 2-gram steroid packets to middle-aged mooses. Your stupid ass, boy. On my baby, boy. Your ass like a motherfucking kinky crocodile. Your ugly ass, boy. On my baby, boy. Your ass bow-legged, knock-kneed in, pigeon-toed, boy. Your legs all fucked up. You got hit with a revolving door at an abandoned mall. That's how you fucked your knees up, dumbass, boy.
I could not help it. I really could not help it. I had to share it. I was dying. I was laughing so hard. My stomach was hurt. That's how hard I was laughing at that. I watched it like 5 times.
In front of you is also the focused person standing behind you.
Yeah, Konami be. I never resonated with Nature Boy either. Konami be having the heat on the info too. Yeah, absolutely. Check him out on Patreon and on Friday nights with him, Moonfeather, and Brother Ronan. Chicago veteran. He be roasting. Oh, so you know him? Okay. I was like, dang. he went in and he just didn't stop for a whole minute. I was like, damn. I ain't hear nobody being roasted like that with no time to take a breath in a long ass time. I was like, he had to rehearse that shit. Oh my goodness. What else is going on? It's a lot of stuff going on, y'all. A lot of stuff. I hope that you're keeping up your meditation, keeping up your practices. Because this is what happens.
What you're saying that does is knowledge makes you more aware, but it makes you more angry. Because knowledge is a gift and a curse. When you go through life and you don't really know something, you really look at life a lot better. But when you start knowing life, you're irritated faster. You get irritated from how the young men on this planet move. You get irritated on how women respond to men. You get irritated when you understand gentrification. You get irritated when you understand credit, how you've been played in the credit game. You get irritated when you find how BlackRock is buying all the homes in America, about 40% of all the homes by the year 2030. They're buying so many homes that they're only going to be renting you the homes because most people don't have good credit. Then as you get older, most of y'all don't have life insurance. Most of y'all you don't take care of your health. A lot of y'all don't think about how one day you might have a stroke or a heart attack and you don't have the necessary insurance to cover you to make sure that you can live a long life. And I always tell people, it's not how well you live, it's how well you die. What you're saying that does knowledge makes you more aware.
So he's absolutely right. I think it was James Baldwin who said to be relatively conscious is to walk around in a rage pretty much all day long. It's amplified when you're spiritual. It's really amplified because, you know, when you understand everything that he said, how the credit card companies play you, how these people keep you in perpetual debt, how fucking you pay for natural resources like water and electricity. You see what I'm saying? it pisses you off because people are walking around like it's no big deal, like it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And since people are asleep and are basically zombies, they continue to do it. You see what I'm saying? That guy was in Baller Blocking, you know, the Hot Boys movie. I think the whole 1 hour movie is on YouTube. He played a cop in that movie. The Hot Boys, Juvenile and them, Lil Wayne and Lil Turk or Young Turk or whatever his name is. So anyway, um, that's why I walk around. Well, not walk around. Let me rephrase that. That's why I'm always pushing my audience to get into some kind of spirituality, so you can alleviate some of that stress. You know what I mean? Um, being, he said, not how well you live, how well you die. But see, when you get into spirituality, you know how to combat heart attacks and strokes and how to prevent it. You know what I mean? You should be living and eating right all the time. You should be drinking water, but you should mostly get your water from fruits and vegetables. Okay. What do you do if you feel like a heart attack or a stroke's about to happen? You take cayenne pepper to stop it. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna tell you that on Google. Of course, they're not gonna tell you that. They want you to go to the hospital. Okay. Don't forget the art of Shinku. They tell you how to survive everything. You know what I mean? And what every vegetable is for. Okay. The art of Shinku. It's a survival guide, pretty much. Don't forget the movie something Planet Year Zero. Something in Planet Zero. Okay. Any disaster movies usually have some disclosures in them. Okay. What's up, Nay the Great? Fun fact, TK Kirkland is worth the price of seeing him at the start of the year. Black Zombies, man. That is, when you say Nas, I'm a fan. I'm a Nas fan. All right. And Nas's most underrated, unappreciated album is Nigger. He had to change it because so many people were offended by the word. You know what I mean? So it's just an end. This is the time when him and Khalees were together. You know what I mean? So that's his most, you can put that in and let it play. The whole thing, the way it comes on, Queens Get the Money, very unappreciated album. Nigger. Baller Blocking is a classic for so many reasons. Absolutely. I always, from time to time, not time to time, at least once a year, I get into a hood movie mood. Baller Block is always in one of them. Is always one of them. Baller Blocking and I got the hookup and uh what was Masterpiece first one? Um I'm about it. I'm about it. Lock up, Mi Vida Loca, uh Menace to Society. You know what I mean? I get into those moves and I will watch them back to back. First, it'll piss you off and then you'll laugh it off. Exactly. That's exactly right. The Lost Tapes is an underrated album too. Yes, nigga was super fire. The end album and the end mixtape, that was the shit. I'm telling you, the way it comes on, I used to play just that first song because he goes so hard with the lyricism as it comes on. And I'm like, wow. And it's just a piano playing. Doom, 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 doom. I mean, he's a fucking genius. I'll pick him over Jay-Z every day of the fucking week. Let's see. I think Katrina showed me something also on oh, yeah. So um, So we saw this. Of course, my good friend Katrina showed me this. They always want to do shit like this. You get
Hey, see me on a different type of. Hey, see me on a different. Hey, see me on a different type of. Hey, see me on a different. Hey, see me on a different type of. Hey, see me.
why? Just why? Why? Why is she cutting his hair? Let's go to Azazel. Let's go to Azazel.
Third.
Oh, are you kidding me? Later. Later. I know I have it somewhere though. Maybe not. Damn it. One second, y'all. 1 second. One of his classic lectures, I wanted y'all to see a part of it. I know I've shown it before, but looks like I took it out. Okay. Yep, I took it out. That was my mistake. All right, so we go here.
Just like he think. Cars were scared. Cars and automobiles were scared. And I said, you know what though? I said we need this nigga because when they shot this woman, this nigga came out like a one-man army. And when he got through, he had the entire white community and niggas scared, terrorized. So I'm like, wait a minute now. This is what you said. This is the methodology that this brother needs. So I'm not saying I'm into the metaphysics and you're doing all this. No, certain things gotta meet certain criteria. And that's what John Henry Clark said. Who gonna do some fighting? Not us niggas up here intellectualized. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I walk up a flight of goddamn stairs. It might need a damn the shock treatment.
But I'm ready to fight though. I ain't lying. I'll go down too.
You right now. Keep it
so my point here is, I told some people, I told them, I need you to read this Deuteronomy. This preacher guy came up and he started reading this stuff and the people got tranced. It was in Ohio. And this brother has translated the whole Bible and he says, and he can show our story in every book. That's how much he has translated. He's read it about 5 times. So the point I'm trying to make here is, the way we going now, everybody got a little piece. And if you start judging, you're going to miss that piece.
Yeah.
And so that's why I am now, like I said,
That's true. That's true.
Time out for that.
It's just like if a guy was on drugs, crack, and all that kind of stuff, and he comes up to Christianity, and that takes him off the drugs and clean him up. You don't want to come at him and say Jesus is bad and
that's right.
Stay out of the church. You're going to try to destroy the brother that way.
We victim of too many groups warring with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now when that nigga came down to Atlanta, them niggas down there needed that Black Panther thing. I sat back, I said, oh, here go the same old shit. When that nigga got through, they was calling that motherfucker Mr. Something. And they had him on the news as a spokesman. And the white people was interviewing him and stuff like that. And I said, wait a minute now. This nigga here, man, like I said, just terrorize him. So my point is...
Who is he? Who is he, by the way?
Can't think of the brother name, man. I know he had the whole...
Who is he, son? You don't know who he is?
No. He had the whole town scared. You know, got the Black Panther part. I get his name. But he's in Atlanta. And stuff, man. This boy, he's the representative of Atlanta, and this nigga here and stuff, man. I see him. I say, oh Lord, I don't feel like doing this shit today, man. Cause he travels around with these college pictures.
That's right.
He was talking he always got his college pictures and stuff, man. And he be in the grocery store with the college pictures. I said, man, these people don't know what the hell you talking about. But my point is, he believes in it so much until the shit metaphysically start working, and he had them crackers terrified. I said, this brother owned us. That's Magick he dealing with. You see, so I'm gonna shut my mouth. Yo, I'm just saying.
Did you see the kiss that Charles Barkley put on the referee? Everybody was
blah blah blah. Yeah. So that was Bobby, Alim Bey, Azazel, and Black Dot. Never found out what the brother's name that he was talking about, but apparently he kind of adhered to Khalid Muhammad's teachings that much that he would walk around. The spirit of Khalid was in him, terrorizing people. Remember, I told y'all, I think last week, that when I was young like that and following the nation, I was, not bragging, but I was something to behold back then. I was just in a rage all the time, and I didn't like white people, and studying my ass off. It is what it is. When you first come into knowledge, that happens. Like Terenzo said, it'll piss you off at first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you get beat up doing stupid shit like that. Yeah. What's up? Peace, Bobby L. Wow, they do anything for the grant. Anything. Any and everything. All right, what else I got here? Let's see. Yes, those were the best bills. Absolutely. Yeah. So I have an Oshun ritual here. Told you I have a lot of stuff from 2000s. Look at this notebook, y'all. It's falling apart. It says, sex and romance / love ritual. You get a bottle of honey, a yellow piece of paper. Okay. You write Oshun at the top. In the middle, your name and a person right under yours. Then put love, romance, and happiness. Put the paper in the honey. You take the bottle to flowing water, like a river or a stream or a lake. Get some of the honey to go into the flowing water and say, Oshun, Oshun, what will be, will be. After closing the bottle up. Okay? Right under that, I have to prevent accidents, you get red meat and rub all 4 tires. So, where these rituals come from was one of the first lectures I seen of Bobby. That's the one he did in London when he gave out all those rituals. Okay, I wrote them down. So you got the cliff notes. Also wanted to show you something else, y'all. Let's see.
Choice. And his choices do it or don't.
It is. All right, I found what I was looking for. Now, this next clip I'm about to show y'all, realize when I looked at it and from what he said on it, This is around 2003, 2004. And it's because of something Azazel says, as well as if you look, if you were around, I'm assuming y'all were around at that time, unless you were born that year. Look at the way the people are dressed. Okay. Obviously, it's wintertime. Check it out.
He was like, yo, man. I got it on camera, too. Yeah, I got it on camera. See, move on the side, because they want to see it. Yeah, man, once I see somebody that I like come through. I see it. I'm not trying to tell you. Over there? Nah, that's something different.
Remember Javon told you he had more than one tape?
Yeah.
You don't have none of his tapes.
I got one. I got one out the white medicine double. That's it. That's it. You ain't some batteries, nigga. Ain't nobody seen this shit. I'm gonna let it get both of y'all, man. What's move over a little bit, mama. This is number 7. You know, 7 days a week. Hey, yo, we're gonna have to try to move over so we can't block it because the business still got to flourish. What's the science behind this number 7?
Well, all the numbers are important. What are you saying? You see the number 7 all the time, or that's just something you want to know in general?
The 7 chakras, then it says like 7 days in a week, then you got, you know, the 7 heaven thing, you know, what else was something else, man, I just can't remember right now, but it was something else that had to do with 7 that was really significant. And I'm trying to, you know, what's the sign?
Well, you know, dealing with the gods and all that, 7 represents what?
Yeah, but I'm trying to, okay, I'm trying to hear from these scholars here, not this scholar that's holding the camera.
The best book that's going to describe most of that information is a book by Alistair Crowley called 777. And that will go into complete detail on the number 7. I can give you superficial stuff like the completion and all this kind of stuff. The 6-pointed star and the center representing 7, which is the completion of melanin. I can go into detail of that, but it would be better for you to get a book called 777 by Alistair Crowley.
You also do know like the 7 is actually the 6. Right. Even when you go into Arabic, graphics, how you create the number 6 is actually the same graphics of the 7. And a lot of the times, those specific numbers are put in the forefront because in actuality the sacred number is 9. It's not completion, the omega. So what they kind of do is keep between caught up in the representation of 7, but anything that the white man puts in the forefront, you know, is bullshit behind it. You know what I mean?
You have a question, bro? Well, he's worried about the 6 being 7 because you got the 6-point
That's why
star.
Michael Jackson had the 777 on that 66.
What's the science behind 6 is 9, 9 is 6? 69 and 96? Man, you're asking me these long, drawn-out, deep questions, man. 69 is dealing also with melanin and completion, which is also dealing with Shakespeare broke it down in a play called Midsummer's Night, which is dealing with Cancer the crab, which is dealing with that whole science of the 69. So it's definitely dealing with us, dealing with that sun cycle. And it's funny that they put the 69 as Cancer during the summer, which is the time period of which white people get most of their cancer from. So it's deep. So that also is broken down in the 777.
Okay, what's the science? I want to say something about that too. Okay. If you look at the 69, if you look at the graphics, it's also representing the carbon. Because you notice when you got the Chinese circulation, so you're dealing with polarity. That's what that 69 is going up and down.
I mean, it's just so much information on it.
Can y'all hear that? Is that clear? Because it's kind of low to me. I don't know what it sounds like to y'all, but see, nobody's actually saying anything. So I guess y'all were just paying attention. But like I said, this is around 2000. So this is around 20 years ago. Now, remember I said that I have these street interviews. Each DVD was like 3-4 hours long, and he happened to catch Bobby Hemming. He happened to catch a lot of people. Seer, the Duke of Tears, was on there. By the way, he had a great live last week. A seer the Duke of Tears, talk about Pascal Beverly Randolph. Okay. And I don't think he mentioned Black Herman in that live though, but it was a good discussion. Again, he might not resonate with some of y'all because it's all history. And history, I know, is dry, man. It's dry. Oh my God, I need some dry. I need some water. Stop. My throat is dry. It's dry. You know what I'm saying? But the information is fantastic, you know. Yeah, it was little. Sounded good? Okay. All right. Here's another one. I'm amazed, y'all. I still have a notebook from 2007. This is to pay bills. Now, I don't know how effective this one would be because you need a blank check. And I don't know the last time I used a check, period. But you need a blank check. So I'm assuming this would work anyway. You take a blank check and you write it out to yourself. You put it for any amount. And for the date, you put now. What it's for, you put spiritual tools. You sign it, and on the back, unlimited cash flow. In each corner, right? You dab a little money drawing oil in each corner, all four corners. You light a green candle, and you write some kind of positive affirmation on the candle. I see the money now. That's a good affirmation, right? You try and use a 7-day candle, okay? You place the check under the candle, and you write down all the bills for the month. Then the amount, and then paid. Then you say, thank you for paying all of my bills for the month. Side note to this particular ritual, when you see someone begging for money or asking for money, you should give it to them. So it's one way of paying it forward to the universe. You got them Bobby Hemmett blank checks? Yeah. Angelic stimulus package with the purple plates. Have you ever worked with Damon Brand's Money Magic book? I believe I answered this question before. Yes, I have. Damon Brand's book. Let me repeat what I'm going to say here. Damon Brand's books are good for beginners. Okay. The least amount of tools and they work. Damon does leave things out, though, that only an experienced occultist can recognize. Remember when I said most of these grimoires have blinds and traps in them? And hell, some are actually fucking decoded, period. All right? Just think about it, though. You think really magical, deep magical secrets are going to be put out so anybody can get? When in the old days, you had to go to the foot of an experienced master to learn magical secrets. You think they're just going to, here you go. So they put books out and they leave stuff out of it. You know what I mean? That's why I stress studying for yourself. Get to the point where you are, I am the God. You have to get to that point. Take it or leave it. Y'all know me. He has a book on money ritual in his membership area you should join. Oh, you're telling, oh, okay. Appreciate that. So did that ritual make any kind of sense to y'all? Were y'all listening to that? It's to pay bills. I'm still amazed. To open your third eye. You get some honey nutmeg, and cinnamon, and a little bit of water. You boil it and you drink it. Also, selenium, L-lysine. I told y'all that before, and I don't know if I have this right. PhenolLanolene. These are 3 minerals that you can take to open your third eye. Okay. And you take before meditation or before sleep. Good minerals for the third eye. I don't even know how to pronounce that third one. Phenollanolene. Phenollanolene. Okay. All right. And then for lucid dreams, a bowl of water under the bed. That works every time. Or you can get a bowl, grain alcohol or whiskey, 100 proof, an expensive cigar, and you crumble it into the alcohol and rub a little bit on your head and under the bed. Damn. Devil Spirit Vodka. Spirits love this. It's good for ritual work. Woo! Lord have mercy. Just ritual after ritual after ritual in here. Damn. And my first readings, 2007. So this is what? 17 years. That's crazy to me. I finally saw Monsters Ball. Monsters Ball, in my opinion, is the White Zaddy template. Took me all that time to watch it. Now I see why I wasn't interested. Now I see why I wasn't interested. With all those rituals, how you remember what's potent or not? That's a great question. I don't. I don't. I really do not know if they work, but I'm not above going back and trying something again. I would have to look at this again or perform them again to see if they work. Magic doesn't like lose its potency. As a matter of fact, it all really depends on you. Remember, as above, so below. Okay. You keep your mind and body right, and magic works that much better. All right. Every physical thing on the earth has an astral equivalent. Okay. So it does begin here on the densest level of consciousness. All right. So, good question. That's a damn good question. The rituals don't lose their potency. Okay. You may, but you should be ascending. Now, in 17 years, if I can't make any of this work, I have no business calling myself an occultist. None. You know what I'm saying? If I can't make any of these work, yeah, what am I practicing? Why am I in this business? You know what I'm saying? You get better. The rituals stand the test of time. Still, that's a damn good question. Thanks for that question. I'm still using the L-Dopa Mucuna you had mentioned in the previous live stream. It helps when I'm in a funk. Oh, not a problem. Dopa is my go-to. I take it every day without fail. It contains dopamine, which is that feel-good substance that's already in your brain, okay? And increases it. You see what I'm saying? So Dopa Mucuna, and you should have, the only thing about Dopa Mucuna is the dreams at night. When you do dream, it's like confrontational, kind of like some kind of aggression, not real bad, but something you got to solve. You know what I mean? I have found recently, but I already knew this. I have found recently that the wake back to bed method is great for lucid dreaming. Okay. So what you do, say you go to sleep around 11, because that's around the time I go to sleep. 11 o'clock, right? So what you would do, set your alarm for about 4 or 5 hours after you're supposed to go to sleep. So around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Wake up, go to the bathroom, drain your bladder, go back to bed, go back to sleep. The dream from that point, amazing. Amazing. Especially if you take magnesium. Okay. Could you just take mineral drops, or are those so specifically for the third eye? Those are specifically for the third eye, but you can always do an experiment. Isn't that with Halle Berry? Yep, that's that one. That one, Monsters Ball. Can you make me feel good? I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Oh man. Again, for me, that movie's what, 20 years old now? That for me, that is the white zaddy template. You know what I mean? It is. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Um, Hallie has never had a problem showing her body. Never. Have y'all noticed that? She never had a problem showing her tits. Never. Facts. I get it. I realize when I look at old books how potent some rituals were. Yeah, man. Again, if I can't do anything out of this book and make it work, I have to reevaluate why I'm in this business. For instance, financial assistance. Take 16 pennies to a crossroads, 4 pennies on each corner, and ask either a Legba or Ishu for assistance. You do this on a Monday. Okay? Real simple, right? But again, they leave out stuff. You should already be in contact with Legba or Ishu. Okay. I would love to see someone just do it, have no contact with anybody, and just do that and get a result out of it. Maybe you can. I don't know. But like I said, after 17 years, I know that things are left out on purpose. I don't think Bobby did it on purpose, but this is where it comes from. It comes from his London lecture. It was the bomb. If you've not seen that one, y'all need to check that one out. Yeah, Halle Berry is the white zaddy blueprint. She pretty much is. You know what I'm saying? She really is that. Um, I was with this woman up until maybe the last part.
This is my way to do an authentic southern shrimp boil. Start with a chafing dish on your stove and add some butter. Wait for the butter to be completely melted, then add your shrimp. I like the 21 to 25 size. Now you can season it with your favorite herbs like oregano, thyme, and 1 clove of garlic. I also like paprika, the cayenne pepper. This is my favorite way to do an authentic southern shrimp boil.
Original herbs, Cheyenne. What? Woo, as above, so below, motherfucker. I had a book that associated Lucifer with Legba. It was crazy, the ritual they had. Jagano? Y'all stupid. I'm like, what the? I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, and then she said Cheyenne, and I was pretty. I had that look that the guy was like, Cheyenne, really? Oh man. Yeah, the way she said oregano was out of line. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh shit. And they're still trying to convince the masses that this is a woman. They're still trying to convince the masses, and for the most part, people believe it, that this is a woman.
I wish we had this when I was here. Boy, we would have blew the roof off this thing. But that national championship up there at Denver, that's what's standing out to me, 40-0 right now. I wish we had this when I
Thou shalt not cut up today. Oh shit. Y'all silly, man. Oh, motherfucker. So anyway. All right. All right. Enough cutting up. Shit. Let me get out of here. When I come back Thursday, I'm gonna see what else I can give y'all out of here. A lot of stuff in here. This whole book is full of rituals. As you can see, I got markers here. All right. Just continue to remember that as above, so below. It means potential. That's basically what it boils down to. But you have to get to that point. Okay? You have to get to that point. All right? You have all the potential that the gods embody. All right? All the attributes. You have to get there, though. You're not, I mean, you're born with the potential. Okay? So as you go along your journey, you become as above. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank y'all for joining me today. I'll see y'all next time, which is usually Thursday. Have a great rest of your day. I am the one and only, the magical, the mystical, sorceress, and the diabolical Magick LaCroix. See y'all next time. As I greet you, as always, namaste. Peace, y'all.